I am curious what the Umbra Tribe is. I'm imagining that's Sulik's tribe, and I think it's new. But it is kind of far away, in a fairly scary area, so I kind of don't want to go there. Alternatively, there is Vault City, which is pretty far to the east. There is also, I think New Reno was down here somewhere too, wasn't it? I think so. I'd head south a little bit and see what's what. Maybe go around the mountains too on the way to Vault City. And give it a go. See generally what's down here anyway. A pack of rad scorpions. Not really, actually. No. No, I do not. Because they might go, oh god, gobble up Vic. Fuck. Jeez. It's a pack of rad scorpions. Hey, also Bob's iguana bits. Cool. Goo. A lot of goo. And a signpost. With a beer. Just a lot of goo. Well, yeah, sure, let's go for some eyes. Maybe I can't thrust. Alright, I took mine out. Oh. Oh, why me? God, I'm so poisoned. Ooh. Do I actually have... I'm not sure if the mole rat's actually active. Do I actually have anti-venom? Because I might want some. I don't remember exactly. But I think the poison can, like, stack up and get kind of nasty. Or does it just last forever? I don't remember. And do a nice ham. Let's go for the brain. Sounds like a vital area. That is a greater mole rat. It just doesn't really... Okay, now it cares. I wasn't sure. Is it a friendly mole rat? There we go. Crit for 11 in the eyes. I think that was the proper crit that kills. The crit system in the game, if you don't know, it's probably best to look it up exactly, the Fallout crit tables. But, like, there's different grades of crit in this game. And it allows you to, like, there's small crits and there's big crits. And then there's, like, extremely big crits, too. The extremely big crits in the torso will kill somebody outright. Big crits in the head will kill somebody outright. But just, like, pretty good crits will kill somebody in the eyes for just, like, a normal human person. These are, like, proper red scorpions. I think those are proper tails. Yeah, 20 pounds. I don't think they sell very well either. But you'd have to look it up. But, like, if you crit somebody in the eyes, you've got a pretty good chance of just one-shotting them outright, regardless of what their health was. And you can technically do that with the torso as well. And down the road, we can get, like, the better criticals trait, which means that we get a higher chance for those nicer crits. Not necessarily more crits, just the nicer crits. And there's also a perk that you can start with, where it's like, oh, you rarely cause a good critical, but you always do more melee damage. That just means that I won't be getting, like, the super cool awesome pants crits where I one-shot a person for the, like, in the torso. I probably also cannot crit somebody in the head to kill them either. There's a slot machine in here. Why is there a slot machine in here? Can I play? Oh, good, I do have anti-venom. My luck is dog shit, but, like, I want to play. Does nothing. What the fuck? What do you mean does nothing? What's that mean? Just so much beer here. Holy crap. Beer, iguana on a stick. I think I got some Nuka-Cola as well. I guess we are heading to the Umbra Tribe. This mountain range just doesn't end. And I don't know if New Reno's down here or not. Feel like it might not be. Rat scorpions attacking a hermit? Sure. I guess I'll have to defend myself. It looks as if he hasn't washed in years. I'm coming to rescue you, hermit. Don't get just one shot. It is babby scorpions, though. Their tails are... Well, their tails aren't really worth picking up, actually. Like, they only sell for, what, 2? 5? It's not a lot. We did it, hermit. Can guess you why I a hermit? It seems he hasn't spoken to anyone in years. Why? Me want left alone. You wanna barter? Trade, then leave you will. Here's what I have to trade. Oh. Why do I have 30 flowers I've got? Okay, well here, have a flower. I was gonna give the guy water, but a flower's a better deal, I guess. I don't really care about these scorpions either. I'll loot your stuff, I suppose, if you have much anyway. You got this well here too. Can I, by chance... No. Okay, that's fine. At some point I'm pretty sure there's a well that we can go down, but it's not really anywhere near here. It's quite a ways away, that. Ah, this event finally. Was wondering if we'd get this. Leave us alone. I will never support the cause of your... I will not ask you again. Come now, or you will be made an example of. I would rather, what knowledge I have, disappear with Sylvia, kill them all. And they're dead. The child, too. This is none of your affair. Turn around and walk away. How massive this guy is. Fucking hell. I hope we never see those guys again. They look to be some pretty bad dudes. Let the spirit of the sky piss on you. Just some war party walking around. Yo, Sulik, call your boys off. The heck, man? Get out of here. Yeah, he's blind. And Vic with the kill shot. Well done. Why would you... You stabbed him, then you threw the spear at him? Ma'am? Ma'am, what's wrong with you? Get her, Sulik. Yeah. Yeah, sharpened spear too. Nice. Not just a basic spear. And you can keep those. Those don't sell. Why do you have sharpened poles? Alright, whatever. Well, there's a sharpened spear. 4 to 17 damage. Do I want that? The basic spear was what, like 3 to 15 or something like that? I don't know if I want that. Kind of tempting, really. I like the knockback that the sludge does. I might hang on to it. The knockback is really cool. God, so many encounters. But you get out of here. Outcast and a cave. Don't know if that's a cave I can go into, though. They got a thing about cleanliness. Lost the rest of his ammo. Dude. I almost called you Sulik. The hell, man? That's expensive stuff you just lost. I'll go here. I wonder if I get to go again. They look to be all unarmed, so... don't have to worry too much. Man, they are ganging up on Vic. crunch. You're still standing. Wow. There he goes. A lot of health on these guys. Plus your next turn. Yeah, they are beating up Vic. Critically missed, knocked down, and hurt himself. Yeah. Sulik doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'm not sure why. I guess he's not being attacked? Okay, no, there he goes. Critically missed, lost next turn. Hit an outcast instead of a Vic. The next guy lost his next turn. Vic just plain blank shooting dudes in the face. Keep it up, dude. I could give him the rifle that I've got, by the way. Was commented that I could give him one of the hunting rifles that I've got. And it's true that I could, but I don't have a whole lot of ammo for it anymore. And if he can use pistols, I'll let him use pistols. I don't think he always used to be able to use pistols. I feel like that might be a new thing. But I'm fine with that. Uh-oh. I hope they don't grab my sledge. That could be bad. Uh-oh. I hope they don't grab his knife. That could be bad! No! My stuff! Shit. Vic, help. It's alright. I'm prepared. Right in the eyes. Blind. Extra pain, not blind. Sulik's got his sledge too. Backup weapons. Man, they got a lot of health, these guys. Vic hit for 8. Vic might not be doing too hot right now. That's a tree. That's Vic. Oh, inspect. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be able to move them during combat. Like, what? That seems like such a cheat. Just like, yeah, a little bit of free movement for you. Why not? Okay. Fairly easily done. We've got a decent little combo here. I'll take that back. Sulik, you can have your knife back. You can have both knives back, actually. Enjoy that. He's got a lot of stuff, this guy. He's like a little military, this dude. So the cave. The cave I can go into. So something with the caves. The caves can have a whole manner of things. It's usually rat scorpions. But sometimes it's a fuckload of death claws. What is this cave? This isn't right. I'm leaving. Dude, what? No way. Then those are normal death claws too. They're not like Babby death claws or Gimp death claw. Alright, Umbra Tribe. Entered a densely wooded area, a narrow path leading north. I'm gonna wait till day, so I can see. Vic needs a doctor. What's wrong, Vic? Would you like a shovel, Vic? Maybe some wood? Or a knife? Okay. This doesn't seem so bad at all. Do I have doctor skill? Kinda. I mean, I can try to doctor you, Vic, but I'm not so great at it. I know, I'm trying, Vic. I wonder how hurt he actually is. How hurt are you? Do you need a stim pack? You're fine. He's bitching and moaning. 53 out of 70. You'll survive. Ah, another knife there. Well, I definitely wouldn't have seen it if I wasn't holding shift on accident. So I will ignore it. Ooh. 43. Wow. I don't think that was even a super crit. I think I just straight up killed it. Over here's just a bunch of rats. And another dead person. Yo, I'm pretty sure the Umbra Tribe is like Gonzo. I think they got taken out by scorpions and rats. Somehow. I don't know how. Maybe if they had a massive bridge like what we've got, then they'd be fine. The dead body of a young girl. Though the body has been partially eaten by rats and other critters, you see evidence of stab wounds. The girl's face is a mask of torment and anguish. Surely her soul is distressed. Looks dead. So the scorpions came afterwards then. Ah, a rake. And that's just human bones over there. We don't care about that. And that's that area done. No fun fancy loot or anything, just the 2 packs of scorpions and the pack of rats. And the girl who was... This here be our village. Something about speaking with friends. Oh, hey. Strong looking tribal. Watching me with a piercing gaze, guarding someone important. Are these the natural inhabitants here? Because, like, the lady stabbed outside kind of tells me that another tribe came in.
We do some buys and catch you up on the road out.
Okay. Why do you plague us? Oof. Be gone. I'm seeking counsel with the spirits and they don't like you, Outworlder. If you wish to speak to me, do it another time. Doesn't want to barter. Does your well work? Apparently so. Missing its rope and bucket. I have a rope, but you gotta get your own bucket. Has rope, but it's missing its bucket. There's a bucket right here, actually. The fuck? Medium-sized bucket used to haul water from a well. That should just about do it. The well's already fixed, remember? Well is working fine again. Fixed your well? I didn't ask for your help, Outworlder. I could have taken care of the well myself. Right. Nothing's required. 400 experience and 10 karma. You're not welcome here. Why do you plague us? Okay. Cool. Young man dressed in rags. He appears deep in thought. Upon noticing you, he does a startled jump, then quickly regains his composure. Yes, Outworlder. If you come seeking spiritual guidance, I'm afraid I'm not up to it at the moment. Perhaps some other time. Is there something troubling you? He contemplates for a moment, then sighs. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but you see, I've never actually believed in spirits, the afterlife, any of it. I know what you're thinking. What good is a shaman that doesn't believe? It's just that, well, it was either this, or I take up a spear and hunt geckos with the warriors. Do I look like a warrior to you? Wait, don't answer that. Disgusting. If you don't believe, then how do you tend to the spiritual needs of the village? Well, up until just recently, I was merely the underling of the village shaman. That was easy. I just had to follow his lead. Then he went for a drunken midnight swim in the great salt water and, well, I suddenly found myself promoted. I didn't think it would be so bad. I figured I could just spout off some mystical mumbo-jumbo and everyone would be happy. But no. The very day that I acquired the title of shaman, I found myself dealing with something that's way over my head. There's an actual lost spirit roaming the woods just south of the village. It's true. I've seen her with my own eyes, a pretty girl with the blank look of the dead. The sight chilled me to the very core. The moment I saw her, I pissed myself and ran as fast as I could. The others expect me to go back and guide her into the mists, but how can I? I'm too petrified to go near her again. And thus you got an extra pair of balls laying around that I could pin onto you. I don't know what I could do to help. Jesus. Come on, chosen one. What could I do to help? You could go to her. Try to figure out why she lingers in the mortal realm. She appears in the woods to the south at night. If you could find out anything that could help me, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll look into it. You got anything to trade, by the way? No. Man. You be needing something. Just wondering who you're guarding. Tribe's holy leader, he who walks with spirits. Much honor guarding him. Keep out unwanted like you. Now leave. Ancient looking tribal. The elderly chief of the tribe. A warrior. Giant, heavily muscled warrior. His bronze skin carries the scars of countless battles. The sun-bronzed giant looks as if his corded muscles were carved out of granite. Beneath a mane of black hair, his smoldering blue eyes pierce into you. I'm Crom, the head warrior of this tribe. Who are you, and what brings you here? I'm here to save my village Arroyo from certain destruction. Arroyo, yes, one of the northern tribes, but what of this certain destruction you speak of? Your village is well fortified by a large canyon, is it not? Surely you can defend against enemy tribes or raiders. It's not an outside force that threatens us. My tribe is dying from within. We've suffered a terrible drought, and it seems the village is doomed to wither and die unless I can find the holy GECK in time. Ah, a Garden of Eden creation kit. I've read of them in the old texts. He smiles grimly. It's unfortunate that your tribe has fallen on hard times, but it's foolish to place all your hope on finding some magical artifact from before the Great Silence. Are you sure your tribe didn't send you on a fool's errand simply to be rid of you? Of course not. I successfully conquered the Temple of Trials and earned the highly respected title of the Chosen One. That's why I've been given this quest, because I've proved myself to be the most qualified. Now, what have you read of the GECK? Fucking hell. Is this not scroll again? I don't think so. He dismissively shrugs his mighty shoulders. Just another one of the old one's lazy scientific baubles, meant to replace the tried and true method of man, tailing against the unforgiving earth, toiling, not tailing. The A's and the O's look very similar. Forging his own existence through sweat and blood, but if you truly believe such a device is your only hope, then I suggest you seek out the old one's underground vaults. I've traveled far and wide, but have never found one myself. But then, I wasn't exactly looking. God damn it. Why am I such an asshole? My village elder is certain that finding the GECK is the best chance we've got. That's what I've been tasked with, so that's what I intend to do. Anyway, thanks for the tip. You're a stubborn one. By the gods, I think I could get to like you. He grins and slaps you on the back with a hand that seems capable of crushing boulders. While you're here, perhaps you could assist us with a thing or two. What do you say? Sure. He looked you over, seeming to consider something for a moment. I'm to meet with one of them damned civilized traders soon, a pudgy one-eyed dog of a man, who I trust about as much as a starving red scorpion. He's not wronged us yet, but I've got a feeling about our next meeting. When last we spoke, he boasted he'd be bringing me something truly miraculous, and that it'd be wise to haul all the golden gecko hides he could carry to the meet. I don't know what his miracle item is, but it's likely some civilized trinket that he'll hope I'll be ignorant enough to pay far more than it's worth. Ugh. That's why I'd like you to make the trade. Why me? Because you're my kin, a fellow tribal as they call us. Yet I can tell you've had recent experience with the civilized world. If you tries to pull something, you'd be more likely to spot it than me. Besides, I've got a good feeling about you, and I've learned to trust my instincts. Sure, give me a moment to get ready though. As in, let me save. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. As you and Crom approach the meeting site, you're greeted by a chubby merchant with an eye patch and a small entourage of bodyguards. Though the merchant is sweating profusely, he appears downright cheerful. After the merchant gives Crom an enthusiastic greeting, he turns to you and looks you over. Though his grin never falters, his probing eye betrays a hint of suspicion. So, Crom here says I'm to do business with you today. He shrugs. Folks call me One-Eyed Ray, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. He laughs heartily at his joke. What's your name, friend? Yeti. Now let's get this underway. I won't tell him where I'm from. His grin falters slightly and he nods. Alright, down to business then. Tell me, friend, have you ever heard of a little item called a Stimpak? As he dramatically speaks the last word, he produces a Stimpak from his coat pocket and holds it up like a wondrous artifact. What's Stimpak? Should we play dumb? Let's do it. Let's play dumb. What's Stimpak? An excellent question, my friend. A Stimpak is one of the many great marvels left to us by the old world. You see, these little guys contain magical healing powders and will astound and amaze you. Of course, words mean nothing without proof, so allow me to show you the wonders of the Stimpak in action. Let's see it. He grins at you and Crom, then turns to one of his bodyguards. Warren, come give me your hand. The guard frowns, but does as he's told. Ray quickly takes out a knife and slashes across the top of Warren's arm. Warren winces with pain, but does not cry out. Ray grins at you. As you can see, Warren's got quite a nasty gash here. I assure you, friends, the cut and Warren's pain are quite genuine. You can see this is no trick blade. He hands the knife to Crom, who hardly glances at it before nodding and handing it back. But now look, he injects the Stimpak into Warren's arm. Almost instantly, the bleeding stops. Ray uses a dirty rag to mop away most of the blood, revealing a gash that's nearly healed. Now just imagine the advantage of having Stimpaks. The advantage having Stimpaks would give you over your rival tribes, and unlike that healing powder you fellas like to brew up, the Stimpak does not cause drowsiness. In fact, this little wonder is completely without side effects. But I know what you're thinking. They must cost a fortune, right? Wrong, because I like you. I'm practically giving them away for nothing. How much you asking? I'll give you this entire crate full of them. That's 50 Stimpaks, and all I ask in return is a measly 20 golden gecko pelts. You can't beat a deal like that. That does sound like a pretty okay deal. 20 golden gecko pelts for 50? Like, cause one pelt is just like a couple hundred, and Stimpaks are like $400 or $500. Try to pinch him for 10. Ooh, I do have pretty okay speech. They're not my pelts though. They're not my pelts. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's a great deal. We'll do it. Ray's face lights up. Excellent choice. It's a deal then. The items are quickly exchanged, then Roy hastens off to his next stop. Crom examines one of the tribe's newly acquired Stimpaks. These should prove to be quite useful. He brings the Stimpak to his nose, sniffs, and frowns. He squirts a little of the crimson fluid onto his hand and tentatively tastes it. Curse the gods, they've been filled with Brahmin blood. That one-eyed bastard fucked us over. Right now, he's probably having a good laugh at us as he revels in his new golden pelts. I had no idea they were fake. If I ever see that cheating dog again, I'll take great pleasure in cleaving his ugly skull. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some vials of Brahmin blood to dispose of. Perhaps a shaman would have some use for it. Well, I leveled 500 experience and 15 karma. I mean, could have gone better? Kind of curious what happens if I went the other way with it. What do I go for? I'll take a little more outdoorsman. Mostly putting points in outdoorsman. A bit more in speech. And some more big guns. Sure. So I'm gonna save. I'm curious what other things happen. We're gonna commit with this though. Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. We're about to crash. When it's unable to save game like that, that's bad news. If I change zone, we're done for. I never figured out why it does this, but it does this. Kind of a lot. A lot of the time it's when you teleport off to a different zone for a quest. Like if you're helping what's his butt take out the red scorpions to save the Brahmin, Tor. That'll happen a lot there. Well, can I even load? I can load. Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, that kind of works too. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this underway. Actually, they're pretty common. He chuckles nervously. I wouldn't say they're common, but they're certainly coveted by us civilized folks. He looks at Crom, and for good reason. Healing powders astound you. I already know how they work. Ignoring your comment, he grins at Crom and turns to one of his bodyguards. Warren, give me your hand. Slash. How much? 50 stim packs for only 20 pelts. It's a good deal. Too good. What's the catch? No catch, my friend. I simply already have all the stim packs I need, so I'm offloading my excess supply. Gold pelts, on the other hand, I could never have enough of those. Sure, 50 stim packs are worth far more than a mere 20 golden gecko pelts, but I'm being realistic. I can't expect your tribe, skilled hunters though I'm sure you are, to have 100 golden gecko hides lying around, so I'm making a more reasonable offer. That's why it's such a good deal. I'd like to have a look at the rest of the goods. His eyes narrow slightly, then he grins. Of course, they're in this crate next to me. Appears to be full of stim packs. After giving the crate a brief look over, you determine that there's about 50 stim packs in it, just like the merchant said. Detect nothing unusual. What's my perception? Yeah, 4. Yeah, no, there's no way I would have, caught it. Okay. New deal. Stim packs for your life. Need to think about it a little more. I can't haggle down to 10. Alright, well, we accept. Take a bit of damage from the poison. Talk to him. No idea they're fake, so it turns out the same way anyway. Now I can save though. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's just, it's a thing that happens. I don't know. We did what? Outdoorsmen, like to 80 or something. Or 90, I think, actually. Then speech to 80. Then a bit of big guns. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Yeah, alright. Couple questions. Tell me about this village. Most members of this village actually hail from 3 smaller tribes that decided to unite many years ago in order to keep from dying off. It creates an interesting mix of customs and dialects. More importantly, it creates a good mix of women. Beyond that, there's not much to say. It's a simple village where we struggle to forge a simple existence. Okay, thanks, bye! Aw. Alright. And, what's over here then? Western side of the village, tribals with fishing poles move about. A fisherwoman busily cooking. A just guy carrying a sharpened pole for fishing. Very strong, but not very bright. Strong tribal warrior. Okay. Talk to you first. Excuse me, but could you do me a small favor? I'm a little busy here, and I don't know if I can leave this pot unattended. Sure, what's up? I'm running low on wood for this fire. If you could collect some more for me, I'd really appreciate it. I'd do it myself, but I'm afraid this pot will boil over if I leave it unattended. Yeah, I saw some logs on the way in, actually. I've got 5 logs. Got it right here. Ah, excellent. This will help keep this fire going. Thank you for taking the time to help me. I don't really have anything to repay with, though. Look, lady, I could have died in those woods. It's filled with all kinds of deadly creatures. I risked my neck for this fucking wood, not to mention I think one of the logs gave me a splinter. I hate splinters. No, that's fun. Take care. Jesus Christ. Bitch, some more vault dweller. Or no, chosen one. Jesus, so what's your story? Halt! What do you want? What you doing here? Me guard trade for tribe. Me make sure no bad men sneak up on us. Can I take a look? Me know a lot to let strangers in cave. Head warrior told so. Maybe later then. Are you gonna stop me? Cause like, I feel like you won't. Oh, actually, yeah, you totally will, in fact. Damn. Alright, keep it up. You're doing a great job. Apparently. Is there anybody else to talk to? I thought all outworlders were evil. Not so. Yeah, no, I'm really helping you guys out. You're welcome. Look, I'm growing on them now. I feel like this place could be like a bit further north as like a kind of a convenient side stop if you want just a bit more experience and stuff, because it's really not that bad. So we want to rest until night then, huh? Midnight. That's, yeah, that works. Bit later than I intended, but oh well. And there's a ghost here. Or sorry, a spirite. Is it her? Yeah, it's her. Thought it might be. Were you murdered or something? What's your story? A lost spirit. The blood. So much blood. You see the spirit of a pretty young girl, illuminated by the cold glow of the moon. She looks unhurt. Go away, spirit! Gonna talk to her first, but I'm just curious. I'm just curious. She grabs a knife. Betrayed, and alone. And also soon to be blind. Maybe not. She's not doing a good job of evading me. Got it. Ghost was critically hit in the eyes for 30. Extra pain. Ghost was killed. Goodbye, Ghost. Yeah, no. No real reason to do that. There, new content. Wanted to try it out. He said that he loved me. That we could start over together. How could he do this? Who? Can you hear me? It's all a lie. He doesn't love me at all. Oh, he's got a knife. It hurts. The look in his eyes. So cold. So. That's it. Who did this? He's walking away now. He's leaving me here to die alone. How could this happen? Give me a name. Something more to go with. It wasn't supposed to be like this. You said you wanted to start a family with me. Oh, it's so cold. I think I'm dying. No, this isn't real. You would never do this to me, Thorg. I love you. Nessa will always love you. It's so lonely in the dark. So very lonely. Nothing to trade. No, here, you know what? Let me help you out with your pain. Have a nice wolf cola. Actually, I think it's just water. I don't know. Enjoy the water, though. Take care. Did you discover anything about that lost spirit? Betrayed and murdered by her lover, someone named Thorg. Thorg? He was a shaman that I served as a perceived under. Wow, I knew he was a bit of an asshole, but I didn't take him for a slayer of pretty young girls. I suppose a guilty conscience helps to explain that drunken midnight swim that led to his death. So Thorg is a murderer. How about that? So what now? Now I suppose I have to send her into the mists. I think I'll be able to do it, but I need you to come with me. There's just no way I'd be able to face her alone, and none of the others in the village will go. They believe it's an ill omen for a non-shaman to encounter a lost spirit. Only because it'll be fun to watch you squirm. I'll help you get through this. It's like a cinematic. He's doing it. Poof. Oh. Dude, being a shaman looks easy. 25 karma, 500 experience. I will forever be in your debt. Alright, I'm gonna rest until day. God, it's bright here. Heard about the good deeds you've been doing. See, I was wrong about you. Forgive me for being a rude man, friend. Go on in and peep the big man. He be waiting for you. I thought as much. Well, so what's in the cave then, huh? Gonna save first too, just in case I like misclick and accidentally like slap him in the face or so. The old man smokes his pipe and watches you with dull gray eyes that seem to bore into your soul. He motions for you to sit across from him in the smoke-filled tent. We are the most grateful for your service as wanderer. Takes a long hit off his pipe. The spirits, they have much to say about you. Much indeed. Tell me, what brings you to our village? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I guess I was gonna say, like, I was just passing by, but, like, looking for a missing woman? She's a sister of my friend Sulik. Sulik, he nods, one of our best men, equally skilled at the art of the hunt and the art of communing with bone spirits. He left us to find his sister, Kurisu, who never returned from a nearby tribe. Tell me, child, where is Sulik now? He's just outside, actually. He kind of fucked off on his own. It's good to hear that Sulik as well. We were worried he got into trouble. So his sister is still missing. She too is a member of our tribe. Captured by slavers. I offered Sulik assistance in locating her. Closes his eyes for a long time. Just as you think he might have fallen asleep, he begins speaking. The slavers are led by a man of dark soul, Metzger. He dwells in one of the ruined husks of the Old One cities. They call it the Den. He opens his eyes. Perhaps he is holding her there. The bone spirits say no more. Oh, okay. Let me ask you something else. About that holy GECK, though. The holy GECK. He takes his head off his pipe. This dude in his pipe. There's a creature that we sometimes hunt. Sometimes it hunts us. A gecko. No, I sense that's not what you seek. I'm afraid your holy GECK is beyond my ken. Well, something else then. Anything else that needs being done here? No, he's content. Probably others not so. Us groaned. Okay. What about that cave, though? Alright. Alright, yeah, fine. The music's broken. Never mind. Or is it? Can I not save again? Has it fucked up again? No, it's okay. Sometimes that's a thing where, like, when the music doesn't work anymore. Just passing through, keep it up. The fuck's in the cave? I wonder if I gotta, like, go pwn Metzger or something like that. So, hey, Sulik, like,
Good to see you home, but not while Sis is still gone. Be wanting to stay in your company, okay?
There's voice for this? They must have found like a voice file, right? Like they didn't pay the actor. Gotta be like a leftover voice file, right? Yes.
What you be needing?
Consult the
Spirits be
spirits.
willing to talk. Where the quaking rock dwells, follow the path you cannot see.
They always say that, Sulik. Gah. Alright, let's go get your sister back from Metzger then, I suppose. The thing is, I don't know if we can really take on Metzger's men. Like, there's ways to do it, and it was commented that, like, you can lockpick Metzger's door to lock it and all that, but, like, I don't really have lockpick skill, and it's weird to me that they don't care that you're locking their door for them. So, if I was playing more of a thieving type with lockpick skill, I could be like, yeah, no, sure, that's something that we could do. We could, like, sneak on in there and, you know, they wouldn't notice. But, like, I don't know, man. We can head up there and see. Take a look. Some cannibals. Maybe. Slurp. White meat. Huh. They're friendly cannibals. I hear some sounds coming from within the caves, though. Geckos. A lot of geckos. A lot of geckos. It's a lot of money. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I can take them all on, though. That might be a bit much.